$1 million for lowest learners' lost emails. That's the bounty from a Texas congressman. He and a colleague introducing a bill with an offer to anyone who can recover records that were allegedly lost. Congressman Louie Gohmert, one of them, a Republican out of Texas, is with me now. How are you, sir? Good morning to you there in Dallas, Texas.
Well, it's good to be with you, Bill. Thank you.
So you think you have to offer $1 million to get these emails? Why is that?
Well, you can do it one of two ways. You can have a Justice Department that's actually involved in justice, and they will use pressure and they'll get it done. Bill, we don't have a Justice Department. We have a Just Us or an Injustice Department. So the only other way is to use the carrots method. And when my friend Bill Flores mentioned this idea, I said, Bill, that's a great idea. Let's do it.
Okay, so it's $1 million, $1 million to recover the lost emails, another $500,000 for information on who destroyed the emails. Is that right?
That's exactly right, and it doesn't cost any more than we've already appropriated because it comes out of the IRS appropriations. And all this garbage about, oh, they had old equipment, old computers, that's ridiculous. The IRS has the best software, the best hardware. They got what they want. Who would turn them down? So this should draw some people out. Look, Bill, we know those emails are out there. We know they can be found. We just need the people to help find them. And don't forget the other, not just carrot, but the stick. We reduce everybody's salary in the IRS 20% until the emails are produced.
Why not just go after the server? I mean, aren't they there? Can't you do that?
They're there, but
do you need Eric Holder to make that happen?
You've got to have an attorney general that's serious about justice, and this one is not. He is obfuscated everything from Fast and Furious to the IRS scandal. He will not produce. He helps hide material. I think he needs to go. I think even if he won't resign, we need to impeach him. He's got to go. But in the meantime, this is a way to work around the attorney general to achieve justice, and that's what American people ought to have, because they could be next.
Short of that, you need a whistleblower. And so
you're
trying to get somebody to come forward.
That's exactly right. We're ready for John Dean to come forward so that we can break this thing open.
You and your colleagues said you will get these emails. Perhaps it's just a question of time. Why the level of confidence? Because I'm wondering what's going to change.
Well, for one thing, the Attorney General can't stay Attorney General forever, and we will get justice in the end. I still believe, as was written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, the wrong shall fail, the right prevail. It just sometimes takes a while, but it's going to happen. And the people that are helping hide this stuff, they may be shocked to find out now they are principals because they assisted, aided, abetted in a crime. And so there will be a day of accountability, and they're in the accounting department, so they're going to find out what it really is.
This is what you said yesterday. It seems each time the IRS has evidence that will either prove with certainty its guilt or innocence, the evidence disappears. You stand by that?
Yeah, and you know, Bill, as a former judge, Chief Justice, there's a doctrine of spoliation that we used to deal with, and that is if evidence is in the possession of one of the parties and it disappears, destroyed, whatever, in their hands, then that is a huge exception where you can turn to the jury and say, you may consider the fact that they had the evidence, it disappeared under their control, and therefore you can consider that the evidence did not support their position, but just the opposite. So that's a big piece of evidence right there.
It is, and it's important stuff, too. I'll tell you what else is important, too. Yesterday, we caught you on camera doing a little something to your colleague. Martha was talking to Representative Langford, and who's this guy coming up behind him, over his left shoulder? I think that's a photobomb.
Well, you know, I originally thought maybe I'd victimized James. He's a friend, but then I realized after talking to my Democratic colleague, I'm the real victim here. I've had to work in this environment, and I'm the victim. Yeah. There wasn't any wrongdoing on my part. I was a victim of the environment I've had to live and work in Washington.
You looked a little creepy.
Or if you don't buy that, then we can relate to the old Flip Wilson. The late great saying, the devil made me do it.
I hear you. I have no idea who that person is behind the curtain. Yeah. But this wasn't the first time, was it now? Because you've been busted before.
No. And actually, Bill, if you check some people that are just milling around Washington as tourists, you probably find a whole lot of tourist photographs where some bald-headed congressman.
Well, show the picture. I got you with Kevin McCarthy, and you know, I don't know where McCallum is. I have no idea, but I see you there, sir.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's
We're
Louie
trying to
Gohmert.
spread sunshine where we can.
It's the creepy congressman who likes to sneak up behind people.
I don't understand why people do that. It's like, just stay out of it. You know what I mean? Hi, Louie. Hello, Congressman Gohmert.
Hey, Martha, great to see you.
You too.
I love it. Of course, now, she looks a lot better than I do doing that. But,
No question.
Anyway.
I don't
It's
know
a
about
treat
that.
to
You look
be on
pretty
with
good.
you any way I get on.
You can jump into my shot anytime, Congressman.
There it is.
Thank you. Well, I may just have to do that.
Thank you, sir. Louie Gohmert out of Texas. Have a good weekend.